Hey everybody, Pastor Adam here with another installment of 3-Minute Advent. Today I want to talk about peace. Maybe you've had a friend, or maybe even your spouse, maybe you said something or something happened and they weren't really happy with you. And it was kind of frustrating. And they may have walked away and you didn't like the fact that they were frustrated with you. That's kind of the idea of peace, but sometimes it's a little bit more than that. Sometimes we think about wars and things of that nature. When it comes to peace in a Christian faith, what we understand, and what we even see it sometimes with Christmas decorations, is that they have peace on it. What does that mean? Well, when you think about Jesus, he's even called biblically the Prince of Peace. And one of the reasons for that is we see it in Ephesians 1, verses 7 through 10, just as an example, is that he redeems us and he forgives us for our sins. And he alone is able to do that because he was the sacrifice, the one and only that lived a perfect life. And therefore, when he died on the cross and shed his blood, it washes away our sins for all of us who accept him. And so we see that, and in Colossians 1, we see that he reconciled mankind. Now, there's several other scriptures that we could use. I just pulled those up just to use those as an example. So when we see these things, this is why we see peace, because as we look back to Adam and Eve, there was a separation between God and man because of sin. And throughout the Old Testament, we see that there's a Messiah coming, and they rejoice in the fact that he is coming, and that he will redeem and bring peace where mankind has walked away and caused this division between he and God. Well, Jesus did come. That's the first Advent. That's why we celebrate Christmas, right? But we also need to remember that there is this idea that Jesus is coming back, and that's the second Advent. That's what we rejoice in, the fact that he is coming back, and we can rejoice in that. And we who are Christians should live that way, that we really believe, honestly, that he is coming back because the Bible tells us so. And so this is the idea of having a second Advent. It's the idea of us looking forward to the fact that he is coming back, and we should live as such. But we see in our world that there are people that have this, I don't know, there's something to kind of avoid in their life, and they are looking for ways to help out other people. We see this in social justice in a lot of ways. People are trying to find a way to help people out. Well, I think that's part of our human condition. We know we're supposed to be doing it, but the problem is if we are trying to seek out to do social justice without the gospel, we're doing it out of our own power, and we're not seeking the power from the Prince of Peace. We're not seeking the power from his Spirit within us. There's an author, his name is Andy Crouch, and he says this. He says, "Attempt to bring justice without Jesus, and you may not even get justice. You will certainly not get justice the way the Bible understands it, the restoration of all things to their created fruitfulness with the one who made them. If you follow Jesus, he will use you to bring justice. If you want justice, follow Jesus." And once again, it comes from the Advent mission. As we see this, the idea once again is that Jesus is coming back, and when he does, he will bring peace, the full peace, to full realization to all of us who believe and follow him. He brought us peace in relationship with God, but he will bring peace between God and man and the way things were created to be, since they were separated by sin. I hope that challenges you. I hope we live that out, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.